Joseph now ready to get this one started, and we are underway from Minneapolis.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
First look at the Cowboys offense as Dak Prescott gets ready to guide them.
It's been a lot of fun watching him advance in his career. Many people question his ability to throw the football coming out of Mississippi State. He's conclusively answered that question. In addition, a very strong runner and an even better leader.
Prescott looks to throw right away.
Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A good. Defensively, 15 yards on the game's initial play. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Looking to throw. Prescott. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 47. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott.
Down to about the 45. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing. Prescott.
Able to hit his target, Lamb. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
So a decent gain there, but not their 4th consecutive first down like they had on the first 3 plays.
You sound almost disappointed there. You want to fire the offensive coordinator on that one or what?
They got into a rhythm with it. They're just going to keep going.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Prescott to throw on 4th. Steps away. He gets it to Cooks.
Down inside the 10.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Wow, first and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard.
And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. Second and goal from the 1. On play action, Prescott to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
This tournament's got a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that. Shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. Giving to the big tight end on 4th. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score.
Peyton Hendershot
Taking it in from a yard out.
And the Cowboys' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Many would call that a gutsy decision here early on to go for it, 4th and goal. There was no hesitation. Field goal.
It was a message, and the message was, I trust you on offense. Go out and make this happen. Go ahead and pick it up. You know what else he said? I trust my defense as well. If they don't get it, I know you're going to hold them. So it's a message to your entire team that you believe in them.
So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays, and it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away.
Take it in at the 3. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
So here's the Viking offense making their way out. As we take a peek at Sam Darnold, the former USC Trojan and 3rd pick in the 2018 draft.
And the thing with Sam Darnold is we know the skill set is there. May not be the most mobile or strongest arm quarterback in the league, but usually plays with really good poise and at his best, like a point guard in basketball, able to move around and distribute the rock.
On 1st down, they'll start out with Akers.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a 1st down.
Here we go.
Now Darnold.
That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete. They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. And it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Faking the give, Darnold. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a 1st down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up 4th. A third down, he tried to stay in bounds, did all he could. He caught it, but was led a little bit too far.
Yeah, and that's always difficult, isn't it? Because you know half of your body is trying to stay behind while the other half is reaching out, trying to catch the football. The top half worked. It was the bottom half that was in question.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
So on 4th down, Ryan Wright on to punt for Minnesota.
And this is a beauty as that ball's going to angle out at the 6-yard line.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
That's into the hands of Gallup over the middle. And a gain of about 4 here moves this from the 6 up to the 10. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Prescott.
He'll find Lamb. That's complete. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Off the play fake. Prescott.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Byron Murphy.
And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football.
Boy, Brandon, that's what I'd call an ill-advised pass right there on 3rd down. I mean, you just need a yard or 2 to keep the drive going. Instead, he's trying to hit a home run. You've got to really like your chances if you're going to take a shot like that.
Two seconds to go, first quarter. After the interception, here's Darnold. Rolling to his right.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Here's a run with Akers on 2nd down.
And he's got this pretty close to a first down at the Cowboys 35. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Off of play action, Darnold. And that will be incomplete.
Coverage is awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
On 4th down, Darnold. And he comes back with one complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here.
Darnold completes it. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. 2nd and 2.
Again, Darnold.
This one brought in by Jefferson. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
We talk about mobility in quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
Holding offense.
All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center because, remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
he will score. Touchdown, Vikings.
21 yards for Ty Chandler. And the Vikings are an extra point away from drawing level. So how about that for your first carry of the game? Not bad.
How about that, and not bad at all. I think you earned himself a little bit more work, partner, because that's what you want from your number 2, your number 3 running backs. You want him to come in with the fresh legs, give your team a little jolt, and he did it right. For more playing time, how runs like that.
Greg Joseph on for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So this drive spans 7 plays.
And it was finished off with a touchdown run from Ty Chandler.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
This one fielded at the 5. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10.
Prescott's throw pulled in by Lamb.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. The first down carry by Elliott. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. No gain that time, and it leaves them with 3rd and 11 coming up.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 11. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away.
Back deep, Brandon Powell.
And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
The Vikings head out to take over once again.
And they had the touchdown during the last drive, and I'm guessing that you like the balance they had on that last drive.
And I loved it. Forget liking it. Absolutely love what they were doing, because to be ahead of a defense that much, where every play call you have, run or pass, is working pretty well for you.
Makes you look like a genius.
It really does. It also lets you know that your preparation was pretty good, and now the defense has to do all the adjusting.
And out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
Give him a little extra credit there. His head was cool as the play broke down. Didn't force a throw, and in the end, got to show off his athleticism with a nice gain to bring up a new set of downs.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
22 more yards here and another 1st down.
The Vikings in the hurry up. They're hustling up to the line. On 1st down, Darnold. He gets it complete to Jackson.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
Well, it certainly doesn't matter if it's been through the air like on this play or on the ground. I don't know what's going on with this defense. In a sense, they've been AWOL on this drive so far. 3 plays, 3 first downs given up. They've got to find answers, and they've got to find them quick.
To throw again on 2nd down, Darnold. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first
Touchdown, Vikings! T.J. Hawkinson from 10 yards out. And the Vikings will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Joseph now to have the PAT. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So the drive there took 6 plays.
And it was T.J. Hawkinson who finished the drive with a touchdown reception. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. And the Cowboys going to go on offense one final time in this first half.
And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome, everyone.
We now proceed to the start of the second half.
Final adjustments being made in the locker rooms. We're just about ready for the second half from Minneapolis. And for the call, let's rejoin Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3.
The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. Now come the Vikings. They'll have it first on offense as we begin the third. Darnold on first down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28.
Oh, now an injured play. Not what you want to see. That's Justin Jefferson, who's having some issues. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
Throwing again on second down. Darnold. Looking left side. He's got it. Complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. On first down, it's Darnold. This one finding the hands of Brandon Powell. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
That's a pretty throw right there. That ball's in the air a long time, but it's right on the money on the right sideline. A really good route. Moving the defenders to
Mike McCarthy pretty decisive. He brings out that red challenge flag.
Previous play is under review.
Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he did.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass.
To the air again, Darnold. And he's got this to Jefferson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Call that a very strong gain of 24. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
A give up the middle to Akers.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Here's Darnold. And oh, it'll be intercepted.
And the Cowboys are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half.
Now they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard. Need to take advantage of those opportunities, and this is a good one right in front of them.
So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Gonna run again here with Pollard. Room here to run. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down, Cowboys.
Dak going to hand it to Elliott up. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and the Vikings pick up the football.
And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
You remember in preseason we were going to the different training camps and visiting teams, and we always would see the running backs working out and going through those gauntlet drills, and guys either slapping at the ball or the machines. You got to learn to take care of it.
Yeah, they lost it there. Big fumble.
Minnesota's offense takes over, and now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure.
Previous play is under review.
Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose, and is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
Delay of game, offense.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Now it's Darnold. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the first down due to the previous penalty. A play fake, and it's Darnold eluding the pressure right.
He's going to find Jefferson open downfield.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A gain there of 21 yards.
Second and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a first down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
They'll go with Akers here up the middle.
And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Cowboys' 16-yard line.
Now Darnold going to take it and just back this one forward to his wideout.
He will push his way down to about the 14. There the Cowboys here on third down, bringing in an extra defensive back. Play action. It's Darnold. Touchdown! A 14-yard touchdown.
And the Vikings will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
Just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw, and the defense, they had no answer for that right there.
Joseph on for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. 5 plays there on that drive, and it's polished off by a Viking score.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Fielded right around the 8.
Oh, a good-looking. Now a hit and a loose football. And this belongs to the Vikings.
So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers, and quickly.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. To throw is Darnold.
Complete. Jefferson the target. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
Now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them.
And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's the Vikings in possession of the football and the lead. They'll be looking to add to that total as we begin quarter number 4.
What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
They'll go again here with Akers.
And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line.
2nd and 5 from the 8. Here's Chandler on 2nd down.
They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. The offense on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
They'll try and run for this with Akers.
He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. 2 yards is the pickup, and the Vikings are going to have it now, 1st and goal. Trying the power game with Ham. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. C.J. Ham punching it in from a yard away. And the Vikings have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter.
Joseph connects on the extra point.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. This taken in at the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The time to get another look at this Cowboys offense. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Looking to throw again on second down. Prescott, Cooks on the quick slant. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. Open man downfield is Lamb. It's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And again, it's Prescott. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up second down. Looking to throw. Prescott. Going right back to Ferguson. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 25-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. To the air again, Prescott. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they've forced in this runaway contest.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Prescott, he finds his man, complete. That's Ferguson.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
To throw is Prescott. Throw right side, taken in by Gallup. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so are they going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
He's trying to protect his quarterback's blind side. Got nabbed for the hole.
You have one job over there. Make sure that man does not get hit. So if you have to hold occasionally, do so because they don't catch all of them. This time they did.
And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys have got it back to a two-score game here in the fourth. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. Oh, the Cowboys recovered it. Yes, Cowboy football. Well, that certainly makes things more interesting. You get the score, then you get the onside kick. A little uphill battle still, but a start.
It's not mission accomplished, but the plan is working. They're in a great spot right now, and the best part, they put the defense right back out on the field after having already scored.
Yeah, they've got the momentum here then. Throwing on first down, but this one lines up to be incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Prescott. And that's complete to Cooks. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks. The try. Obviously, Charles, this stage of the game, down 2 scores, they had to put the football in the air. Unfortunately, it gets picked off.
And the criticism comes easily in situations like this, but you just laid it out. Look where they are on the scoreboard. Look at where the clock is in the game. He has to take a chance here and try and get the ball downfield to his receivers. Unfortunately, it was picked off.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. To throw, Prescott. And his throw here is incomplete.
They've certainly had trouble marking this defense through 3.5 quarters, so I don't expect it to get any easier now. You know they're going to be sitting back and waiting on everything, and they force an incompletion there.
That's complete to Lamb. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
Complete to CD.
Now Dak. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Dak. Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 43. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Harrison Smith. And the Vikings are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Well, I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
It's a win for the Vikings, and it was Sam Darnold, CD, who really led the charge.
Yeah, the numbers don't jump off the page, but he was a steady influence back there. He had a couple touchdown passes on the afternoon,